Hi, I'm Jonathan Boulos.
And I'm Devin Sherman. And I'm Brian Homer!
And I'm David Steckon. And this is What Shapes an Ecosystem?
There are many factors that shape an
Ecosystem.
Period.
that are split into two categories. Those are abiotic and biotic factors.
Period. What? Question mark.
A biotic factor is anything living that interacts with an organism. An abiotic factor is anything that interacts with an organism that aren't living,
Comma.
such as temperature,
Comma.
humidity,
Comma.
wind,
Comma.
soil type,
Comma.
and sunlight.
Period.
Together, biotic and abiotic factors determine the growth and survival of an organism.
Period.
A habitat is where an organism lives and includes biotic and abiotic factors.
Let's talk about bitches.
Bitches? Oh, Devin, I think you meant to say ninjas.
What?
A niche is the full range of physical and biological conditions. As you can see in this picture, American warblers all live in the same spruce tree, but feed at different elevations. This shows that species can coexist in very similar niches, but not the same niche. Organisms have many interactions with other organisms in its community.
Like what?
Competition is when organisms attempt to use the same resources in the same place.
A resource is anything you need for life, like water, food, and nutrients.
According to the competitive exclusion principle, no two species can occupy the same niche.
Predation is when an organism feeds on another organism. An example of predation is when a hawk is hunting a rodent.
Symbiosis is when animals live closely together. The main examples of symbiosis is mutualism, commensalism, and parasitism.
Mutualism
Is when organisms both benefit each other, such as a bee spreading pollen from flower to flower.
Commensalism is when one organism benefits and the other one is neither harmed or helped, such as barnacles on a whale.
Parasitism is when one organism benefits and the other is hurt. An example of this is a mosquito biting a human. Parasites never kill its host, but they do weaken them.
Ecosystems.
Change constantly in response to natural and human disturbances. When an
Ecosystem.
changes, the older inhabitants that gradually die out and new organisms gradually move in, which causes further changes in the community.
Ecological succession is a series of predictable changes that occurs in a community over time. For example, a sudden natural disaster from human activities, such as cleaning a forest, may also be cause of succession.
Primary succession happens on land and surfaces where no soil exists and are still successful. For example, primary succession occurs on surfaces that forms volcanic eruptions that build new islands or cover the land with lava, rock, or ash.
Pioneer species is the first species to populate the area. The pioneer species on volcanic rock is often lichens. When they die, the lichens add organic material to help form soil in which the plants grow.
Secondary succession is when community interactions tend to restore the ecosystem to its original condition. For example, secondary succession occurs after wildfires burn down woodlands and land is cleared for farming and
I'm Brian Homer, and that's what shapes an ecosystem. Signing off.